Guys, I'm not even close to joking. Every time I start filming, he starts that truck. Guys, we're gonna take a look at the Cjrb Scoria, and this is a giveaway, and I have something else that's on my workbench that's new. But before we get into it any further, turn down the volume because here comes a little bit of music. Behind me is Cinema Sins. It's a channel I watch all the time. They take apart movies and just basically break down all the things that are wrong with them, and it's funny. It's hilarious. It's done really well. So it's a lot of fun. Go check them out. I'll put a link to it in the description. I can't send them any money, but I can send you guys their direction to give them some views and likes. I'm saying I can send you guys their direction to give them some views and likes, and then I hit the button on the remote. So we are looking at the Cjrb Scoria. This just in total transparency, this came to me from Artisan. It's a great little knife. I enjoyed having it here, but I want to give it to you guys as a giveaway. So we're not going to spend a lot of time here talking about it. So we're just going to turn this around and take a look at it from above. Guys, brand new mat came in from one of you guys that said that I needed this one because it is not a brand specific. This is from NAFS.com. You can order these. I don't know how much they are because, well, I haven't bought one yet. But it is cool. It's just pretty generic. It's just got all kinds of different knife information and anatomy and things like that. So this is the Cjrb Scoria. I did use this knife a little bit, but we're getting into some specs. But I was trying to keep this knife as pristine as possible because it is a giveaway. I didn't sharpen it. The only thing I did was I oiled it just here a little bit because it had some pocket time. So let's go ahead and get into the specs of this. So you are looking at a 3.48 inch drop point blade that is done in a flat grind in ARRPM 9 steel with a black PVD coating. Now, they have the blade thickness listed as 0.01, but let's go ahead and get the calipers out and take a look at that, and we'll look at the behind the edge thickness. All right, so behind the edge thickness, the overall thickness, 0.01. It came in real close, 0.014. Can you guys imagine if you had a blade thickness that thin? 0.01. Mike, 0.1, 0.1. That's what I meant to say. I'm a dyslexic idiot. 0.105, and behind the edge thickness. Now, I didn't do a lot of heavy cutting with this. But behind the edge thickness on this, let me get actually behind the edge, 0.0255, not real thin behind the edge, but it's not horrible. Let's try further up a little bit here. Let's see. Yeah, 0.0255, 0.0250. So not real super thin behind the edge, but also not too bad. So your handle length on this is 4.53 inches. And I think that was like 8.1 inches overall, if I remember correctly. So this is done in G10 scales with a steel liner lock, ceramic detent, and ceramic bearings. It does come with a just standard titanium pocket clip that you can, if you have a full-sized number 6 Torx, you can get in there and take off and remove without taking the knife apart. I, unfortunately, do not have a full length on mine. The shank on mine, so the shaft on mine's a little thin, or a little short, I mean, and I can't get to the screws on it. Story of my life, the shaft is just a little too short. Okay, so overall weight on this, we'll get the last of the specs out of the way. They have it listed as 3.53 ounces. Now, I got all this information on Artisan Cutlery. So 3.53 ounces. I'm figuring we're going to see it right about 3.5 ounces. Oops. So yeah, exactly 3.5, just like I thought. So in grams, for those of you that don't use freedom units, you are looking at 101 grams. So not a super heavy knife. Let's get this stuff out of the way and then continue on talking about the knife. So this knife came in from Artisan Cutlery, and like I said, I didn't heavy use it because I definitely want this to be a giveaway. I wanted to keep it as nice as possible. But this is a knife that reminds me a lot of two of the other knives that they have in their lineup. And I only have one of them here. This one and the Feldspar, the Centros and the Feldspar, and this kind of fall all in the same category. This reminds me of kind of like a Feldspar with a more contoured, thinner handle. It is really comfortable in hand. I didn't do a lot of heavy cutting with it, so I can't tell you like hot spots and stuff really, but I did cut into, I have a board here and I use that, a piece of wood, and I cut into it to see how it's going to feel during the cut and feel if you got any hot spots. I heard Nick over at Stasa say the same thing. He does the same thing. I've always, you know, you want to do some hard cut into something to see where your hot spots are. And I really didn't feel any on this knife. Action on it is really smooth. I have not taken this apart. I did oil it, as you can see from the top, just to make sure that I was getting a good clean action on it. So blade shape on it, really useful blade shape. It does have thumb flipper and flipper tab available. Action on it's nice and free. The contoured G10 is attractive. The pocket clip is really, really comfortable. That titanium pocket clip being a lot better than, like, say this, these deeper carry pocket clips. But I will say that I still say that the Centros would be my go-to of these knives. The Feldspar, the Scoria, and the Centros. I'm still going to take the Centros over. It's just more comfortable in my hand. There is no jimping on this at all. It's completely jimp free. You get a really good, attractive look with that PVD coating, that black PVD coating. I'll tell you, I did do some I didn't do a lot of heavy cardboard cutting, but there's only a couple spots where it kind of shined up. I did a little cutting. You can see there. It seems to hold up really well. I noticed that with my Sea Snake. So came really, really sharp. Like I said, I didn't do a lot of heavy cutting tasks with this, but the cutting I did, it did a really good job. But this is another one of those knives that I have to make a conscious effort as to the alignment for the cut, because when I put it in hand, it gets off like that. So it has just to do with the size of my hands and the thinness of the scales. But yeah, they did a really good job on this one. It's really attractive. It's, like I said, great carry. I loved having it in my pocket. It's just, I've got so many knives that this just kind of took forever for me to finally get around to. And I knew I wasn't going to use it heavy, so it was harder for me to actually get to the review because it, you know, I just didn't use it very much. I was trying to keep it pristine. But the ARPM9 steel, I really do like that steel. A lot of people think that I'm just saying it because, you know, oh, it's because Artisan makes your knives and you're just going to say, no, I really like this steel. It seems to, it performs a lot like some of the other steels that I have. It might not have the edge retention, but what it does have is it has a maintainability to it that you can just basically strop this thing. As long as you haven't chipped it or rolled the edge completely or stripped it off, you can pretty much strop this right back to screaming sharp on something as simple as a piece of newspaper, like folded back on itself, wrapped around a block of wood, use it as a strop. It will bring it right back up. It's an interesting steel. I like it a lot. It's more of a budget steel. Like I said, will it replace like 20 CV or, you know, S125V or one of those other steels that's out there, or, you know, Magna Cut? No, it won't. But as far as being able to have something that's a really good steel in a budget platform, it's a valuable, really very good steel. So now talking about price point, these knives are on Artisan Cutlery. They are on sale right now for $70. I don't know if that's a holiday sale or what, but I mean, this is a really, really good work knife. I think Jared over at Neves Knives really liked his a lot too. So yeah, guys, this is a really nice knife. It's definitely a knife that I could see people really enjoying. It's not really going to be something I would use just because of the ergos on it. For me, with my size hands, when I get it, it's just kind of canted off. There's a lot of knives that it happens with, and it's frustrating because there's a lot of knives that I just wouldn't carry as a tool because of little things. I think I could get by it on this one, and I think that's why I like this one so much. It has to do with that thickness across the back. For my size hands, that is more, just see how it just drops into alignment with my thumb. I don't have to make any conscious thought. So let's get some stuff out, do some size comparisons. So first comparison, always, you know, everybody knows what a Sebenza looks like. You're looking just right in the same size range as the Sebenza, maybe a little bit smaller, you know, maybe half an inch or so. The Cjrb Scoria, much smaller knife. And then for everybody that's the Benchmade fans, everybody knows what a 940 Osborne looks like. So you're looking almost 1-for-1 on that 940 Benchmade comparison. So there's your size comparison, guys. As far as a carry knife, I think this would be a great work knife. So I don't have anything really bad to say about it. And this is one of those reviews that I usually don't like doing, where I really didn't do a lot with the knife. Like I said, because I wanted to save this and keep it as pristine as possible to do as a giveaway. So, all right, guys, that's about it. Let's turn this around, do some final thoughts. So, yeah, guys, great little knife, great work knife. I'm going to try and stop saying really as much, because I really do say really way too much. I don't know. I got to find a synonym for that. So yeah, great little knife. I liked having it here. I like carrying it, but it's not something I'm going to keep, so I'm going to give it to you guys. So I was really, I was very careful. There we go. I was very careful with how I carried it, how I used it, so I could keep it pristine for you guys. So keep your eyes open for that. This is probably going to be a giveaway that goes on the 3rd. Just a reminder, on the 3rd of December, there is a 24-hour fundraiser going from channel to channel on YouTube. I have the midnight to 2 a.m. Eastern time spot. I'm going to be giving away a couple of flashlights, probably give away this, and it's to go to knife rights, so it's a good thing. I'm going to do an actual video about it. So, guys, that's it on this one. Great little knife. Great little knife. Still not one that I would carry per se, but it's still a great little knife. Guys, if you want to... That's not how you start this, Mike. If you like the videos, I can't ever do the outro without screwing up. If you like the videos, give them a thumbs up. While you still can, give it a thumbs down if you don't, but tell me why, because I can't change content if I don't know what you don't like. If you want to support the channel, tons of ways of doing it. Sometimes it's as simple as sharing the channel like I do to get it out in front of people that might not have seen it that you think would enjoy it. But if you want to support the channel financially, there's a ton of ways to do it. Join tab's the best for me because it generates money directly to the channel from you guys. So there's a membership tab down below that gets you in on exclusive giveaways, exclusive content, early access to videos. It's all based on tier. I have a premium tier that gets sharpening tutorials. So that's an option. If you can't do that, then I also do have the Ember Shirt Co. And merch store down below, where you can get some of my merchandise, some of the logos and stuff that I have, like my CrazySharp logo. And they also have all kinds of other stuff on their store. So I set up a coupon code for you guys. It's CrazySharp, all one word, capital C, capital S, CrazySharp, saves you 10% at checkout. And then I have a bunch of affiliate links down below. Sorry about that. I was saying I have a bunch of affiliate links down below before a truck pulled up out there. I got to get some lighting done so that I can do this without having to have the garage door open for ambient lighting. So like I was saying, there's a bunch of affiliate links down below, knives, tools, sharpening stones, all kinds of stuff. And if you don't see something that's exactly what you were looking for when you clicked on the affiliate link, if you just stay logged in through that affiliate link, I get credit for anything you purchase on Amazon. So it definitely supports the channel. Guys, that's it. That is it. I love you all. Keep it clean in the comments section down below. It makes it easier to moderate the channel. If it's your birthday, happy birthday, and I will see you in the next video.